So guys, when I started my footwear, it was in this very small space of my balcony which serves as a kitchen. So I'm going to share with you how I was able to curtail the dust that was flying everywhere. So the first thing we're going to do is have our carton like this. It costs nothing to get it. We will slit it this way, just with the measurement of our the stand of our bench grinder. Okay, so we'll cut it out this way. This will help us to fix it. So the measurements you're going to take is just this length here, then giving a small space after it, just maybe 1 inch. Okay, then also this other side, but this one we're going to divide it into two. So now let's take the measurements and cut it out. So I've measured my carton and I cut out according to the measurements I got from my bench grinder. So what we are going to do is fix it to our bench grinder stand. So now this is my stand. This is an ever foam that I use to help me gather any other dust that will fly. Then as you can see, my bench grinder stand is small. The top is not that wide. That is why I added this ever foam to it. It's just very thin, I think 2 mm. Now the carton we cut will go under this small lift we did here, and I use screw to hold it to my bench. It's a very long screw, so it cannot shake. Okay, so that our bench grinder will stand firm on it. So we are going to place it on top of it now. So now this is how this bench grinder is going to stand on top of this tiny lift we did here. So with a screw by the sides to make sure also that it stands firm and it's not going to fall. So this is our carton. As you can see, there is a tiny hole at the end here. So this is where our cord will pass through. That's the cord for the light, for the source of light, will pass through here. Okay, while we fix it this way. So I'll fix everything and replace it back where it stands. Okay, so as you can see, all the inside back here. So I'm going to use the lock to today's job. Then after that, I'll show you what we have inside and then the amount of dust that it was able to collect. Okay, so like I said, as you can see how I pass the cord inside through this way. So you just this and I'll fix it. This second this thing I did here was just because my filing machine is down, so I needed to restop a bit. So just place it to the wall so that this thing doesn't fall off. So that's the reason I push it to the wall. Okay, so here it stays permanently here, no going here. After the day's job, I just use brush and clean out everything. Then if there is any tiny flying ones on the floor, I'll sweep it out. Okay, so now I'm done with today's job, and this is the down part of my listing, how clean it looks, and look at what we have inside here. As you can see, it's really gathered everything. Okay, so all we have to do now is just use our brush. So just use our brush like this and clean it up. Okay, so first thing we do is just clean this out first. Okay, so as much as possible, if you don't want to remove it yet. Okay, so as you can see, this is the dust that this thing has gathered today, so which if without this carton is going to be on the floor. So what we're going to do now is we'll use a dusting pan to gather this first. So I'm going to gather it first and show you how it is. This is how much dust we've gathered for today, and as you can see, I just clean it a bit, which I'm going to do a thorough cleaning now. So what I'm going to do is just to remove the dust, remove this, okay, the carton now, and clean everything. So let me quickly remove it and show you. So now I'm trying to remove this. So this is how much dust that is inside here. So all we have to do is just clean it. Look at how the back is. So you just remove this, but I'm not going to remove it because I'm still working tomorrow, so it's my weekend that I'll do this thorough cleaning. So that is that. Okay.